So, February 21st, 2023, the second episode of the 38th anniversary week. And it was a bit of filler, but there are three main plot points that we're here to talk to you about. Don't get distracted by the topless men on the screen. That's just... Whoa, that's a lot of beef. Biggie, an impressive amount of beef in this episode.
Yeah. Shame we didn't get Zack and Reese, though. So.
Yeah, so obviously today we're going to talk about the three key factors of this episode and what they could mean. I suppose let's talk about KEANU and SHARON. So obviously during yesterday's episode, the Monday's episode, obviously they had a bit of a kiss in the pub, had a shag in the toilets. Classic SHARON. And proceeded to... Well, KEANU got the job at Peggy's, but got it by voicemail, where Sam said, well, let's not mix bloody business and pleasure this time. Which SHARON obviously heard and then sent him away. So how dare you? Because KEANU has a bit of a problem with shagging the Mitchells, doesn't he?
Again, like I noted before, he has shagged every female Mitchell that is alive and is not an ex of Phil or is currently married to Phil or affiliated with Phil, like Honey.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so obviously this led into this episode where he tried to make it up to SHARON, but she kind of went, well, nothing happened. God. Ugh. And this kind of led him to get this job. He got a job as Kim was needing a man with a chiseled physique. And she offered him 50 quid. So he got his shirt off and started dancing in Peggy's like a stripper. Lovely hips on the man. So wiggling like there's no tomorrow.
He can dance.
Yeah, he did a great job.
One thing I would like to add, I wish you had the Disco Inferno pants.
Well, like
so
the
like he
flares.
has the little orange pants instead of the black pants.
Yeah, honestly, it's the first time in a long time that KEANU's actually been fun during an episode. So, kudos to them. Where to leave SHARON? I don't know, because I suppose this can lend into the next... Oh, and also at the end of the episode, him and Chelsea are necking it outside of the club as SHARON's calling him going, hey, KEANU, it's all right, it's fine. Don't even worry about it. That was dumb. And he's like, yeah.
You know what this reminded me of? Now, you probably won't get this.
Okay.
But do you remember, like, in the early 2000s, when, like, emo bands or pop punk bands had, like, these phone calls, and it was like, hey, I'm sorry, as the intro, and it was like, hey, I'm sorry. I messed up the other day, and the guitar riff is playing.
Yeah.
That's what I imagine was just the guitar riff playing in the background while he's snogging. And she's like, hey, I'm so sorry. And then, I'm so sorry. And just Tom DeLonge
I'm
playing
so
guitar.
sorry. Oh. Oh, good lord. And yeah, so SHARON and KEANU. It still happens, doesn't
KEANU.
it? I like that. Is KEANU the man SHARON's gonna marry at the end of the year?
No, it can't be.
That's interesting.
Or can it? It might be. I feel like throughout the summer we are gonna get who will he choose? Chelsea or SHARON?
Yeah. I'll take Chelsea, honestly. It's a bit more like fun loving, enjoyable type. Basically, anything with SHARON gets messy. Sorry, SHARON. I know you're a big fan of the show.
Yeah.
Mate, honestly, imagine how I know this is dumb because imagine if somehow our show existed in the fictional Eastenders universe.
It would, wouldn't it? Couldn't it?
It would be nuts. Although we'd have to talk in character, not do any of the fancy news stuff at the end.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, but the news in the end is non-canon, but the rest is canon.
That is true. But yeah, and I suppose this kind of leads on to the next bit. And that, yeah, sure, Sharon may end up marrying KEANU, but in an attempt for Sharon to raise the money to get a bid on the pub, she's also gotten into bed with Phil and Kat. So, you know, she kind of went, "Hey, Phil, you know, you're on your Todd now. What are you gonna do? You know, are you really ready to retire yet? Are you sure? You know, you're an old man. Get up and do something with your life, you little bitch." Famous philosopher Rey Mysterio once said. And yeah, so and he has these cool plans for the gym, which I hope they do. They have a plan to make it like a classic like boxing gym, where Phil and whoever else are essentially going to teach the kids to defend themselves, which I think's a sick idea, and I want to see that. Like, just give us more Phil doing not gangster things. Just have Phil like living like clean.
Alright,
No
kids,
crime.
this is how you throw a punch. Someone tries to Batista bomb him, and he's like,
Absolutely.
"That's not how you do it, kids."
Right. Alright, I'm going to show you how to throw a proper punch. Now make sure to duck. Throws a low
You know
punch.
who
You
we
didn't
need?
duck, you bloody idiot. Twats him one.
Okay, now I don't know how this because I don't know in the EastEnders universe are the celebrities we see actually celebrities or are they normal people? But if we could somehow
What do you
get
mean
not Grant,
celebrities?
like like Danny Dyer plays Mick Carter, is Danny Dyer in the universe, or
Like,
are they just two people that look alike?
oh, that's a conundrum right there. I don't know if they exist.
That's what I'm trying to get. Because what I'm imagining is we don't get Grant Mitchell, we get Ross Kemp, and Ross Kemp shows the kids how to throw a punch.
Oh.
All right, you know when they come near you and they have guns, just give them a left one.
Oh. But yeah, and I
I'll show
suppose
you how to punch.
I suppose to divulge from whatever nonsense we're talking about, the idea that Sharon and Phil are working together, it's gonna be a bit dicey because admittedly, Kat's gonna like claim her turf as such, but there could be some secret meetings, you know, like Sharon will try to get what she wants. Like, who knows? Maybe she sees Phil like in a new light when he's like trying to like teach these kids to defend themselves. Maybe she's like, "Oh, let's have a bit of that." Like, it's basically is is the book on Sharon and Phil completely done?
Hmm.
Could you see them getting together? Could they get
I
married
could.
at Christmas?
It could be. I predicted that yesterday. It could be him. It could be them two. But I don't know if the current EastEnders writer, well, he's technically the god of the EastEnders universe. I don't know if he will want to write Sharon and Phil again, or is Sharon going to move on?
I mean, personally, I want to see Sharon move on. I like Sharon. I like Kat and Phil, but it also feels like there's a big chance that Alfie and Kat do get back together inevitably because it's soap couples and they like to keep them together.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows? I suppose dumb bold prediction: is it KEANU she marries or Phil, or a wild card?
Could be a wild thing, but no, it's not John Moxley. But it's either I don't know because like part of me wants to say Keanu or
Mm.
Keanu, but part of me also wants to say Phil. But I think people are more accepting to Phil and Kat than they are to Phil and Sharon. Like yes, Phil and Sharon was the one who went through the most, but people love the fun, quirky side of Phil Mitchell, the guy who's more calm and relaxed and hilarious. Basically, drunk Phil, but not drunk.
Without the alcohol. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that's Yeah, no, I think your judgment's pretty clear. I also think that people don't really vibe with Shianu.
No,
That's the
no.
pet name. People don't really vibe with that so much. It's always a bit weird. So I could see Sharon and Phil, but I do think that obviously Kat and Phil are. I'd happily see them stick together for years
I can
because
see them
they are
sticking
just.
together until Kat and Cannon has to leave,
Mm,
or the actress who plays Kat basically goes, "I pay me more, or I leave."
gets herself absolutely. I mean, to be fair, the actress does just cause a lot of problems for herself, but that's besides the
Is the
point.
actress a nice woman behind the scenes?
I think she's nice, but she has her own issues
All right.
that can interfere sometimes. But obviously, let's not speculate on personal matters, and let's speculate on soap matters. As Ravi and Denise, a bit of progression so far. An extra piece has been added to the puzzle. Now Suki's interfering a little bit in there. Suki is kind of like, hey, listen, Denise, Ravi's actually a good guy. All right, just you take away the tough exterior. He's actually a good guy. But this could be a slight issue as to if we are still going by Nish is gonna be the one dead at Christmas. Maybe Suki lets it slip that maybe Ravi and Denise are a little closer than expected. But I suppose throughout the whole episode, it's just a bit more flirting. He gets his shirt off in the salon, and I'm just like, oh, bloody hell! There's a lot of
Keep
beef.
it in your keep it in your pants.
Like, yeah, I've never really been a chest hair guy. I'm asexual, so none of it's really my thing. But the second they're like, oh yeah, you're supposed to wax off the chest hair, I'm like, nah, man, they keep it. You can't get rid of that. That's a fine, rugged chest hair right there. Sorry, all right. My brain made the observation. Got to express it.
Yeah.
And essentially, the main bit is that Ravi kept on kind of flirting, and he said, "Listen, all right, I didn't knock you back yesterday because I didn't want it. I just wanted it too much." And then says that he's booked a hotel tomorrow, and she's free to come. So, will she be there?
Uh, I want to go with yes,
Definitely. It's
but I
gone.
can see it.
Hmm.
How would I imagine it? Now, obviously, we're recording this on the Tuesday because it goes up on the Wednesday, so our opinions are immediately going to be dated. But we want the views and money, so.
It will go
But
up. It will go up this evening.
oh, we look up this evening. Oh,
Indeed.
um. So ignore that I said it's going up Wednesday because we have a video going out tomorrow. Um. But to me, what I can see happening is Denise goes over to Ravi tomorrow and is like, "Look, mate, I understand we had a snog,
Hmm.
but I'm with Jack." And then she'll go, "But really, I have feelings for you." And then they have a snog, they have a shag. Well, I don't know about the shag part, but they have a snog, and then.
I think also she'll do it, and then like Jack will give her like a phone call and be like, "Oh yeah, love you, coming back soon. Don't you worry." I really think it's gonna go like that, and that
Yeah,
makes me laugh because it's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, uh, sorry Jack, I'm busy. I thought you were gonna be at the house. Uh, yeah, yeah, we'll be there soon. Just sorry, breaking up." But she's definitely gonna go and shag Ravi.
yeah.
That is the confirmed. And yeah, that was all of the best parts of Tuesday the 21st. Keanu, Sharon, and Chelsea. Sharon, Kat and Phil, and Rafi, Denise, and Jack. All the love triangles except some just aren't reciprocated. Tomorrow on the channel, we have a video rating Ryan Malloy's 2023 return and just generally discussing how it was. I would give you a spoiler, but it would leave an impression about as long as Ryan's return did. So, you know, not very long. We have been watching Walford.
And we will see you tomorrow, and maybe tomorrow night, depending on if we're doing a video tomorrow night or Thursday.
Is there
But
even
we
an
will either
episode
see you.
tomorrow night?
I think there's an episode tomorrow night, isn't there?
I have no idea.
I'll have to have a look at the schedule when we finish, when we go on break. So we'll either see you. Well, we'll see you tomorrow, but we might see you tomorrow night or Thursday. So I hope you guys enjoy. Come Tuesday is today, so hope you all come.
And we will see you tomorrow. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
come Tuesday. Come Tuesday.